Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Spider-X Anime here, back with another fairy tale discussion. And this fairy tale discussion is actually going to be about fairy tale next generation. We already have been through the Naruto next generation with Boruto, Sarada, Bolt, Salad, Mizuki, Cho-Cho, Metal Lee, and all these other people. We've already been through all of that next generation in Naruto. We've seen that next generation in Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball Super. But what I want to know is, will we reach the next generation in Fairy Tail? Will Hero actually do a next generation for Fairy Tail, or will he get somebody else to do it? That is my question right now at the moment. Now, the reason I am asking that right now is mostly because we are almost done with the fairy tale arc, fairy tale story. We're almost done with the Alvarez war arc. Now, what I want to know is, what is going to happen after that war arc? What is going to be happening after it? We already know Natsu said he wants to do something after the war arc. He has something planned for what he's going to do after the war arc. People are speculating that he's going to confess to Lucy and kind of propose to her, and then they're going to get married and they have a kid named Nashi, or Igneo named after his father. And people are also speculating that there's going to be another arc after that, but we don't really know the full truth of it yet. I did a discussion video about rumors and predictions. I'm very sorry about that, but I assure you that was just rumors and predictions. Some people are getting mad about that, saying, hey, this will never happen, this is less likely to happen, so the next chapter is something else, next chapter is this, next chapter is that. And again, I'm very sorry about that. I understood that when I was recording it, and I really apologize for that. But for right now, we're going to get right into this discussion. Now, anyways, we already know, as I said, we're in the Alvarez Kingdom arc, or the Alvarez War arc. And what I want to also figure out is that when that whole thing gets over and done with, will we be seeing the next generation of fairy tale people? And what I mean by that, because we already have the next generation people, next generation original created characters in our minds, as we are fans, and we already have the original created characters of Natsu and Lucy. We already have the kids' names for them, what they will look like if you look online. We already have the kids' names for Happy and Carla, for Gajil and Levy, for Evergreen and Elfman, for Gray and Juvia, for Urza and Jalal, and the list goes on and on and on. For Loxus and Mary Jane, for Wendy and Romeo, and the list goes on and on and on from there. And we already have all the people, we already have all their names, we already have everything that we think that's what's going to happen. Now, what I want to happen is that yes, I do want a next generation, but I also want to be focusing on the next generation, the whole next generation. I have been speculating that I might make a fairy tale manga, but I do not know how to draw myself, so that will not be happening. Hopefully, when I know how to draw better, I'll make my own fairy tale spin-off manga where it's focusing only around the X-Seeds. X-Seeds are my favorite characters in the fairy tale manga, or in the fairy tale anime as well. If you guys do not know that, if you guys haven't looked at my YouTube profile picture, if you guys don't know that by looking at my Twitter, you guys should know that X-Seeds are my favorite people in fairy tale. But anyways, back to the subject, to where if Hero does end up making a spinoff, or he does end up having somebody else make a spinoff, please have it exactly like Fairy Tail, but at least a little bit more serious. Because we all know Fairy Tail is like a comedy. It has a comedy, it's fan service, it's action, it's adventure, it's fantasy. It's all of that wrapped into one. And what I want is, I want it to be a little bit more serious and a lot less fan service. But I doubt that Hero's going to do that, because Hero is all about that fan service. Hero's all about giving us that Lucy fan service. He's all about giving us that Juvia fan service. He's all about giving us that Mary Jane fan service, that Urza fan service. He's all about giving even the ladies some kind of man service. And I like that about Hero, because Hero is a good manga writer. He is a good person to actually implement those into Fairy Tail, giving us some kind of comic relief, giving us some kind of calm before the whole storm happens. And I enjoy that. Like, we had the Fairy Tail special where we had Natsu and Lucy, and Natsu was grabbing Lucy's boobs at the end of it, and it was a really weird scene. It was a really weird panel at the ending of the whole manga, but it was really hilarious to watch that whole thing play out. But anyways, I do want to see the next generation. Like, people have been speculating that Natsu and Lucy's kid is going to be Nashi, and Carla and Happy's kid is going to be Lola. Now, what I want to see from that is, I want to see the next generation focus on Lola and Carla and on their adventures, and see where that goes from there. And I also want to see, hopefully, or probably maybe, if Hero does create another fairy tale next gen, will he kill off the main characters? Meaning, will he kill off Happy and Natsu, will he kill off Happy? Will he kill off Happy and Carla? When he gets to the next generation, people are speculating that Happy's going to die at the ending of Fairy Tail, but Hero's not going to have that happy, because Hero said Fairy Tail's going to have a happy ending instead of a bad ending, like instead of a sad ending, meaning people are saying that Happy is going to probably die because Hero is saying that Fairy Tail's going to have a happy ending, and happy ending with, you know, quotations around it. People are saying that Happy is going to die, but I'm saying that's not the reason. I'm saying Happy is going to live. Happy is going to stay in the picture, and Happy is going to live as long as Hero wants him to live. We all know Happy had that near-death experience. Natsu also had a near-death experience, but Hero brought them both back. Hero also said that once a person dies, he's not going to bring them back to life. He's not going to resurrect them, but he has people resurrected in this arc right now who Fairy Tail has defeated over and over and over again. Now, also, what I want to know is what kind of villains will be in the next generation. Now, the next generation, you could include a villain with like some kind of other different type of magic, probably the same magic as Natsu, probably a different kind of magic as Natsu. We can have some type of person who has kind of a magic like Monkey D. Luffy. You can have like some Monkey D. Luffy type guy come in there. We can have an anime reference in there. We can have a Naruto type QB person going in there. Hero can do so many types of references right now, and I also want to see I also want to see a crossover. We haven't seen a crossover since the Rave Master X Fairy Tail. And I want to see another one. I want to see a Fairy Tail X Hunter x Hunter. I want to see a Fairy Tail X Dragon Ball Z. I want to see a Fairy Tail X Naruto. I want to see a Fairy Tail X Bleach. I want to see a Fairy Tail X. I don't know what else to do. I want to see a Fairy Tail crossover with somebody. Fairy Tail X One Piece. Fairy Tail X Toriko. There's a lot more coming to me as I'm talking through this, but I want to see a lot of these crossovers, mostly because Fairy Tail deserves it. Fairy Tail deserves all these crossovers. Fairy Tail deserves all these movies. Fairy Tail deserves everything that I believe they need to get them to be more popular. Now, for the next generation, maybe he'll make more movies for the next generation, seeing that there'll be more it'll be a longer manga, it'll be a longer anime. Hopefully the anime won't be canceled like every other, you know, month or every other year. I don't know how the anime or Fairy Tail goes, but I guess when the anime is catching up to the manga, then they stop the anime just for the manga to get a little bit more ahead, and they start the anime back up. But I hope that does not happen again. I hope Hero actually makes a lot of manga chapters before releasing the anime, and that'll be actually really good for all of us, so that we can keep watching the anime and keep reading the manga. And while we're reading the manga, we can watch the anime and be like, hey, he put some stuff in or he took some stuff out, but we can actually see this from the anime. We can see more stuff or less stuff from the manga, and that will keep going on and on like that, and then we'll be able to watch Fairy Tail forever and ever until Hero decides he doesn't want to write any more Fairy Tail manga or anime, and then he goes to another project. That's what I feel like he might do, but I don't think that's what's going to happen. But anyways, that is my whole discussion. That is what I think should happen for Fairy Tail. When Fairy Tail ends, when this Fairy Tail series ends, that's why I think Fairy Tail should go down another road for the next generation. Now, will he do this? I don't know, but if he does this, please Hero, watch this video, implement some of my ideas into your next Fairy Tail manga or Fairy Tail anime, and I'll really enjoy it. Anyways, my name is Spider-X Anime. I'm looking forward to that next Fairy Tail movie, which is coming out sometime this year, probably next year. I don't know yet. It's still kind of on the shelf right now, as much as Hero is concerned, still kind of much on the shelf right now, which I'm very disappointed about. But hey, Hero is the writer, Hero is the animator, Hero is the writer, and Hero is the idealist right now for Fairy Tail mangas and Fairy Tail anime. So it's kind of up to him what he wants to do with the movie. And what I've been speculating is that people have been seeing Natsu half dragon and half human, meaning that Natsu will be turning kind of END form, or he will be turning half dragon. I don't know. That's what I'm speculating. I also want to see Happy do something in the actual movie, because Happy is getting a little bit more serious in this Alvarez War arc, but I want to see some more Happy chapters. I want to see some more Happy action, and I want to see Happy actually get angry, turn into a demon, turn into something that can help out Fairy Tail. Alright, that's just my opinion. That's just what I want to happen. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Spider-X Anime. Sorry, this video was all about my rambling. I ramble on a lot. You guys are gonna hear me ramble on a lot for a lot of my videos. Anyways, I would like to see you guys in my next video.